Grand Rising citizens, this is the Neo Tokyo News Broadcast. RoomzToShow creating a custom flex for you. Citizens' life saved by another citizen-led project. Artists needed inside Neo Tokyo. The Landshark returns. Collider Craftworks holders received their first airdrop and much more. This is your weekly recap for all your crypto, gaming, NFT, and metaverse affairs. Live from the heart of the Citadel, here's what's making news. Greetings everybody and welcome to your favorite crypto news platform brought to you by NT News. Please like, subscribe and turn on those notification bells so you don't miss any episodes. First up, we have the third NT Plays tournament taking place over the last weekend, which was co-hosted by EVIO and streamed live on YouTube and Twitch. Braven writes that according to their Twitter, EVIO is the most played game on the Solana blockchain and allows players to use their NFT skins and weapons to earn Solana as they rack up kills in the game. Neo Tokyo citizens tried their hand at the browser-based play-to-earn arena shooter. While most participants were citizens, a contest on Twitter opened up to 15 slots that had gone unclaimed by Neo Tokyo. This proved lucrative for several top EVIO players who showed this tournament how high of a skill cap a fast-paced FPS game like EVIO really has. The winning team was a trio of EVIO players called You Thought, who eliminated 5 teams in a row to secure their big dub. With another successful NT Plays event, what's next for NT Plays? Will the next event feature a mainstream game or something closer to Web3 gaming? Only time or perhaps Firestorm will tell. And now our next story is a bit of a sketchy one because I'm not actually sure if I'm allowed to say this, but I'll try sneak it in. Bad Future and Sprockets write that the BYTES yield claiming cutoff is on Zhi's birthday, the 10th of August, and that you need to be on the lookout for the Shibuya Mall opening soon. That's all I'm allowed to say. Moving on, Zhi writes about the top Gs, the top strikers of Neo Tokyo, MINTDEFENSE, saving citizen lives. This is a prime example of what Becker meant when he said that Neo Tokyo will emerge stronger than ever because we are relentlessly building in the bear market. In the week, we heard another success story as Crasher98 came into Metaverse Lounge and reported about their experience with minting another citizen-led project, Steady Stack Titans. Crasher stated how someone made an account with Ready Player H, the founder of the project's profile photo, and a name too close to his, and then dropped a mint link that was fake but looked exactly the same. MINTDEFENSE pulled up and said, well, don't be a dumbass, and saved 98 from crashing through their wallet like Solana holders have been doing recently all week round. Thanks to MINTDEFENSE, its users are sleeping sound knowing that MD has their back in real time. Oh, by the way, if you didn't get that Solana joke, you're probably not getting your money back either. Anyway, Flower83 writes about Collider Craftworks holders receiving their first airdrop. Those who held Cypher No. 1, the Genesis Collider NFT since July 15th, were rewarded this past Sunday with a neat airdrop, a piece of headgear that holders can use in the visual wallet to stylize their custom avatar. The floor price of these NFTs is as high as one can expect from a free airdrop, however, we did see some sales for as high as 0.2 Ethereum. You can read more about the upcoming drops and roadmap on Collider's official website, and be sure to keep an eye out for the tournament held in Q4 of the year, where holders and partnership communities will be able to participate. See you in the mosh pit and stay Cypher. And now it's time for an intermission. Like what you hear? Well then why fear to dial ntnews.eth into your wallets and send us some of your dear oh dear Ethereum. The bear is here, but Neo Tokyo will help you steer clear and be your savior. All you need to do is dial ntnews.eth and send us some coin. That's it from me. Time for me to get going. Thank you for listening. And now, welcome to Neo Tokyo's fast food restaurant. Would you like chicken or beef? Perhaps some fish? On a relaxed afternoon in Purgatory Club, where discussions of Neo Tokyo merch store and sitcap filled the air in the room, citizens saw the doors swing open and a wild Landshark appeared. ExoRox had made it clear that his intentions were to mend relationships with his fellow citizens and explain how he came to a realization with the help of the brutally honest feedback of the dedicated team at VVV. Exo's pleas for healing and forgiveness were gratefully received by many of the bar's patrons, while some of the previously scorned citizens were obviously reluctant to accept the sudden change in temperament, but the majority were rather understanding. On that front, with this initiative to facilitate a healthier relationship with the OG NC community, VVV is offering a special opportunity for citizens to get involved with their Phase 2 mint. The offer of 500 whitelist spots will first be given to NT elites, and the remaining spots will be extended to the rest of the citizens. For more details on the current offer from VVV, raffles, floor prices and more, check the article in the description. More news from the week, and I'm gonna try avoid sounding like an elitist, but here we go. OX Sparky writes that most meatbags are slowly starting to recognize that Neo Tokyo is a special place. Teglas13, one of the elite citizens, started his journey in the moody neon glows of our glorious metacity in October 2021. In August, he noticed a gap in the NFT market that inspired a project idea: a customizable multi-flex NFT social media banner. And you know, most people's Twitter banners are so generic, you might want to give this a shot. RoomzToShow does exactly what I earlier mentioned, and to the team's knowledge is the first of its kind with the NFT banner collection featuring 120 traits. These headers provide some layers of ownership verification, with more features in the works, such as NFT frames having a gloss sheen across the surface, acting like a watermark that would be tricky to reproduce even with decent Photoshop skills. For more information on how you can get yourself a banner and flex your collection, head on over to RoomzToShow's official Twitter page linked below, and look out for the upcoming Discord announcements to maximize your shot at a whitelist. And just like that, we have reached the final story of the week, brought to you by the team favorites Phoenix Down and Sprockets. So, if you're not a psycho, aka a crypto trader like me, or handy with technical mechanisms of the blockchain technology, it can be challenging to determine where you fit into Neo Tokyo at first glance. For instance, developers thrive here due to the nature of the place and the need for builders always building, because building is all we do and building is so important 24/7. However, it is a huge struggle for someone with more traditional creative skills to find use of their talents and create something sustainable with them right here in Alex Becker's backyard. I mean, look at me for instance. All I do is ask you to dial ntnews.eth every single week, totally unashamed. And do I really sound like someone who can code a smart contract? Not really, but I have a savior. Citizen Mr. Space Grouper touched on this issue in the S1 feedback channel and put forth a potential solution. An art department where artists are incentivized to join Neo Tokyo and build with the already long list of developers inside. Project manager Firestorm dropped an enthusiastic reply back in the OP saying he loved the idea and that they should talk further. Although it's true that Web3 will naturally favor the developers, projects are always looking for people who can write, market, create art, music and video at high standards to promote whatever it is that they have to build. To sum up the value of artists in the words of Jimmy Ernst, artists and poets are the raw nerve ends of humanity. By themselves, they can do little to save humanity. Without them, there would be little worth saving. And that is all for this week's Neo Tokyo News broadcast. This has been your host, Outer Citizen Shumsy number 769, bringing you the news powered by the NT News team. Music brought to you by the team at Music Mainnet. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast and look forward to serving you day in and day out. Until next time, data streams connecting our minds, tying Neo Tokyo together.